Good morning, it's Victoria from Mass's Straybillies, and we're kind of in between downpours right now. And it is day 15 of Marcus and me. When I get back to the house, after taking Wyatt for a walk, we're going to read what he has to say today. Wyatt can't stand the rain. He is so happy that it has slowed down and we can take his morning constitutional down the hill, up the mountain. Wyatt and I are going to do our quick loop up and around the mountain, right, Wyatt, before it starts to rain again. And then we'll get back and see what Marcus has to say today. That looks like a good spot to mark. Look how misty it is today, and green. It's beautiful. Look at that field. You can't see it, but there's a light New England mist falling. I like to call it New England because that certainly happened a lot when I lived there for a little while. Today's 15th meditation, Marcus begins, many lumps of incense on the same altar. One crumbles now, one later, but it makes no difference. Day 15, Marcus and me, meditations. It's an interesting one. Incense on the altar. Some Old Testament stuff there. That's a very interesting parable Marcus used. Lumps of incense. Because we know that people burned incense to worship their gods. And in Roman times, they had many gods. And then Jesus came along. And, I see what he's saying. Like, there's no need to argue about it. Everyone has to find their own way, their own lump of incense to burn. And one person's way does not have to be your way. And they're all going to burn and crumble, meaning we're all going to go home. And we can spend our lives arguing with others, converting others, knocking on people's door to others. Or we can just lead by example. Years ago when I was out in Montana, I spoke to my instructor out there about the harsh horse training techniques I was witnessing here in the East. And I've seen some gruesome things. And I was learning to ride with a rope halter and learn natural horsemanship and the true sensitivity of horses. And my instructor told me something that is far beyond horsemanship. She said, Victoria, you lead in life by example. So then that comes down to the question, how do you want to lead? Because certainly you don't represent Christ if you're judgmental, if you're mean-spirited. Those kind of things. And then you have to have boundaries, like I was speaking about in my God and Me video. And then we look at the times we're living in. Not that, anybody's being thrown to lions, but there's certainly some rise in hatred for identifying as a Christian, or being Jewish, being Palestinian. And as I told my friend, Al, as we were watching the news last week, hate begets more hate. Hate begets more hate. So the more hatred you have in you, and you spew out here into the world, whether it's through your actions or through your words, the more hate you're going to get back. Life is, in a way, a mirror. So, ties in with something else. That's why I don't really want to be involved in politics. Kind of dipped out of it because I dip in, dip out, because it's just it's a hateful occupation. It doesn't promote humanity or goodness in the world for the most part. It just puts us into different wings on the body of the bird. And we witness how it's been used to divide humanity, and how they've used religion also to divide humanity with the political parties. So everything is used to weaponized these days. Everything is weaponized. It's a great song by Bob Seger, and he has this line in it, and he sings, "Keep your heart as open as a shrine, and you'll sail the perfect line. Keep your heart as open as a shrine, and you'll sail the perfect line." So I would also go with be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So we can put all those things together as we meditate on Marcus's incense burning on the altars or the shrines of our hearts on this rainy West Virginia day, where I sit alone pondering these things, stitching the face of Christ. Anyway, with my cat and my rat. Look at that little cutie. Have a great day, everyone. Peace be with you. I love to think about things like this. And, I'm making these videos just to help other people think. Help other people think. In a world that doesn't think, for the most part, it reacts. Or overthinks. And leads to a bunch of worry and anxiety. So, have a great day. Peace be with y'all. Little sister is getting big, and she's starting to follow me everywhere I go. It's like that little children's book. Are you my mother? What are you doing? What are you doing? You following me? Wow, from the looks of the horse bucket, we've had about 3 inches of rain overnight. What do you think, Marguerite? You sick of the rain? Oh my God, it's a muddy mess out here. Check out this cute little frog. He's just chilling with his arm on the fountain. Is that adorable on this rainy day? Frog chilling with his arm on the fountain. The toads have vacated. Just a single frog left.